Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to the space of yin. This class will release the fronts of the thighs and open up a little bit of your backbend experience. So this might be a little challenging. Be aware. Keep yourself calm and equanimous. Let's start off with the bolster. I want you to find your bolster or a nice big pillow. And then can either come into a squat or any seated position. And I want you to sit on the bolster. That's not so hard. And then, now we're going to fold the knees back. So we are in an elevated virasana, supported virasana position. I want you to reach under and move your butt cheeks a little bit away. And let's stay in virasana position just for a few breaths. And if you want a little extra while we're in Virasana, we can fold the feet so that we can work a little bit the big toe joint. This is not mandatory, and if you feel any pain in the knees or it gets a little excruciating around the toe, I want you to point your feet immediately. We won't be here that long, so even if the pain is quite intense in the foot, this is quite good for the big toe. We'll stay just about 5 breaths, bringing the mind into that calm, exploratory, equanimous state. Where can we release mental resistance, physical resistance? Where does that line of pleasure and pain begin to dissolve? 2 more breaths. Last breath. Reach down. We'll point the feet for the next one. Might have been quite intense for many of your big toes. And then let's reach back behind. We're coming into Supta Virasana on the bolster. So I want you to lean back. The whole chest is supported. Slide the feet back. If we need a little extra support underneath the head, you can take a block. Place the head on the block. I'm going to lift the rib cage a little bit and get some nice space in the rib cage and along the hips, the abdomen, turning the palms up. No sense in stretching the neck here. Just let the whole body soften. What hard edges are present that can release. For some of you who are very comfortable here, could even explore removing the bolster or removing the block, seeing if that's more comfortable or less comfortable. Making sure there's no pain in the knee joints. If you do feel pain in the knee joints, we want to exit the pose, potentially elevating the hips a little bit more, or bringing the knees closer or wider, depending on what relieves the pain in the joints. Settle in, allowing the weight of the body to unfold places of tension, places of tightness. No fight, no force. Allow the awareness to scan through the body, moving from subtle to gross, from pleasure to pain, from comfort to discomfort, remaining equanimous and aware. Just 5 more breaths here. Be present with all that you feel. 4 more breaths. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. The last breath. At the end of this exhalation, lean lightly back, taking the feet out from underneath you and slide the hips down. We're going to move the bolster out of the way. Roll the spine down, reach above your head. Let's find that block. Now we'll take a supported bridge pose, which should be more accessible after Supta Virasana. So we can turn the block on its lowest setting, on its medium setting, or on its highest setting. Choose what you think will most comfortably support your body. Placing the block now underneath the sacrum. You can bend the knees. Just allow yourself to experience a supported bridge. If the block is too hard of a surface, you can grab the blanket and place it on top of the block. You have the option to stay here with the knees bent, or the option to extend the legs. When you extend the legs, you can bring the feet onto the inner edges of the hip joints, but don't try to hold the feet in any particular way as long as the heels are on the ground. Stay here for a little while, breathing, feeling. Allow the weight of the body to release itself, soften. If it's too much, if there's pain that would lead to damaging the body, reduce the height of the block. If even the lowest setting on the block is uncomfortable, you can use the bolster instead. Now we have the option to remain where we are, to return to bending the knees, or to explore folding the feet around the block, which we could do by bending one knee, reaching down with the hand, holding onto the block and bending the foot until it snuggles itself around the block, increasing the sensations along the fronts of the thighs, the fronts of the pelvis. Let the body hang, pivoting around the axis of the sacrum, pivoting around the folding of the joints of the lower back. Find the place of balance, making any little adjustments or movements If the knees eventually reach to the ground, that's okay, but don't try to push them into the ground. Hanging, feeling, floating, folding, breathing. Be sure to stay on the block if you feel yourself departing from the block or redistribute your weight. Just a few more breaths here. Gently take both hands onto the block and bring the knees back to the original supported bridge pose. Taking the hands now to the hips, help the hips off of the block and then remove the block. Carefully settling the sacrum on the ground, knees towards each other. Separate the arms and legs, lie down, moving the sacrum into a good position. Let the body come back to rest. Now let's bend the knees again and hug the knees slowly, delicately into the chest, releasing any tension in the lower back. Interlacing the fingers, giving yourself a squeeze in. Feet together, knees close together, toes lightly pointed. Slowly release, rolling over onto the side. And then inhale, let's return to a comfortable seated position. Allow yourself a moment to feel the impact of the backbending experience when we open the hips, open the sacrum, open the front of the pelvis. Can be emotional, challenging. When we remain equanimous in the face of pain, that helps us find equanimity. If you haven't already, then a long deep breath in, and as you exhale, let's open the eyes. If you really enjoyed the space of yin, I want to invite you to my online channel, Omstars, where we do longer yin practices that target different areas of the body, and live classes as well. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love.